Welcome, everybody. We're in Boulder, Colorado here tonight. It is Colorado High School football. Thank goodness we are playing in a surreal time in 2020. The Horizon Hawks set to take on the Fairview Knights. Horizon 1-3, Fairview undefeated, coming in at 4-0. This was supposed to be a home game at North Stadium for Horizon, but due to public health regulations, no fans were allowed. So Fairview invited Horizon to come on up and play here at Christian Rec Field. That's what's going to happen here. They're allowing 75 fans in, and social distancing a must, of course, in this day and age. And we figured out a way to play some football with some fans. I've got to tell you, it's a surreal sound here. You're gonna hear a little bit, but it's going to be more individuals, and it's going to be a crowd that will be speaking. Hi, everybody. I'm Cory Lopez. So glad that you're here. We are at, they call this Jawbone Field. If you're a Fairview Knight, you kind of know what I'm talking about. This was years and years ago, but Rec Field and Horizon playing in the whites. We'll go right to left in front of us. We welcome in the folks that could not attend tonight's game. We're so happy that we're able to bring it to you streaming, and you can follow along with us. Right-footed kicker to put this one into the end zone, and it sails over the head of Nick Mitchell, and Fairview will begin. First down and 10 at their 20-yard line. And our first opportunity to see Fairview's quarterback, Liam O'Brien. The senior's thrown for over 1,100 yards already through 4 games here. Expecting to light it up here again. High snap, he's got it. He's going to flip it out here to the near side. And just that slip screen, a gain of about 3 yards here to start things off. And the catch made by Dylan Tarbs. And second down and 8 coming up here. And a quick run to the offense here, as is normal. And the Knights will do this. Coach McCartney will get them going here. Get them up to the line, call the play from the sideline here, and they'll hand off to their running back. One of 3 that will normally carry the football. And again, they'll do it just to keep you honest. And the carry by Tarbs. So he's kind of slip screen that is, and coming out of the backfield, and now he's got a short run. As Fairview lines up here, third down and short situation. We'll call it about 3.5 yards. O'Brien from that shotgun and essentially the pistol. Quick hard count, check to the sideline, and a check with his line now. Horizon coming out the 3-man front, trying to stop him here, and Tarbs looking for room, able to pick his way forward. But he's going to lose a yard out of the whole thing there. And a great job that time by Horizon, led by Blake Rosenbeck. And it's fourth down. Will they punt? According to Coach McCartney, this is 4th and short here. They will line up. Here comes that double wing. Checking at the line. Yep, they will go. Direct snap back, essentially, and a first down. Pushing forward. Huber. And the Knights are on the move here against Horizon. Hawks know what's coming at them. This Fairview club will get the ball up and throw it a lot. But when they go into that double wing, look out. One of the best teams in the state to run that double wing for many, many years. So from the 37-yard line now. Direct snap. O'Brien's got it out of that shotgun. He's going to set up that short pass over on the far side. And a gain of about 6 yards. Page will take that one on the far side over there. Grant Page, the junior wide receiver, made a nifty move. And able to move the ball along here.
to about the 41-yard line. You can see second down. I like it. The down marker is lit up on the far side just to make sure that we can see it over there. I like it. On that 41, fire up the middle. Got a man wide open over there. Christensen's got it, and he's going to be upended on the far side. And I take that back. That's actually Berry with the catch there. Jay Berry just got loose on that far side. DB will come up and make the tackle here. Fairview moving not quite at will. They did have a fourth down, but they converted on it. Now up to the 47-yard line of Horizon. Hawks on defense first here, trying to slow them down. That three-man front again. Not blitzing anybody, just coming with three. O'Brien's got some time now. He's going to get flushed to the left side. He's going to get wrapped up and sacked. Oh, baby. How about that coming through there? Tanner Mills, the big junior, rushing just three guys. Now, again, you got three people out in the pattern, essentially four with the safety valve, essentially. But that is a big sack all the way back to the 44-yard line. A loss of 9 on the play. So second down, they've got to get to the 37-yard line here. O'Brien, play action from that pistol set. Now fires out here to the near side. And the Hawks defense converges on him. That was Berry again with the catch. Coming up to make the play, Zach Yoder was there. So was Rosenbach. And about three other white shirts for the Hawks. Now from the 49-yard line. Third down, still got to get all the way to the 37-yard line. So they got about 14 yards to go here. Trips top of your screen. So glad to bring this to you here on Stream It Sports. Fire here to the near side and through the hands of the intended receiver. Rulin was here on the near side. Boy, that ball was whistling coming out of the hands of O'Brien. Good coverage. Cody Kupka here on the near side. He was about to blast him, but that ball went right through his fingers. Fourth down. Again, you're kind of in that gray area here in high school. You're certainly not going to kick a field goal from here, but you line up, make it look like you're going to do something. Now they will punt, and O'Brien will do the duties here with that right foot. Oh, blast and punt, but too much to the right. Let's see how the official's going to walk this one up. This is going to be decent field position here. Well, not that great. At the 23-yard line, I thought he'd walk it up the field a little bit more. Hawks will take it, though. They force this high-powered Fairview offense to slow down just a little bit. 136 total points scored through 4 games. So here we go, 7:04 to go. Again, you're wondering, you'll see some graphics start popping up here. We've had some technical issues here, so it's me and the TV essentially. Yoder off to the right side and busts through to about the 30-yard line. Three touchdowns for Zach Yoder last week in the first win for the Hawks. They beat Prairie View. Shut them out 20-0, and they've been close in all their games. So if you're expecting this thing to go crazy here, it could. Look out. Big hole. Great blocking down that left side. And Yoder able to push his way up to the 47-yard line. Nick Mitchell in on the tackle. Coming from that. Well, he's lined up in a defensive end position, but one of the cornerbacks also in Jay Berry had to come up and make the tackle here. Great gain there. Whoop, collision in the backfield. As Harris and Yoder run into each other, and then Yoder gets run into by a bunch of Knights. They'll give him forward progress to about the 46-yard line, and that's about it. Loss of 4 there. After that nice 27-yard gain, some of it negated here. It'll be second down. We'll call it 12. Xavier Harris completing almost 65% of his passes last week. So he can sling it, and he'll sling it on that far side. A catch made and down to the 45-yard line, and that's the leading receiver from last week in Liam Francis. Nine yards on the pickup here, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 3. They've got to get to the 42-yard line. 3rd down, clock ticking down, 5:10 to go here. Hawks on the move. Can they keep the chains moving? They were 7 for 11 on 3rd down conversions last week, so they know how to get it done. They're going to go with Yoder, trying to get the short yardage. Not going to happen. Hit right at the 45-yard line. And I could see him, Zach Lewis there, the sophomore, had his arms around him. They didn't actually get him down to the ground, but the whistles blew. So 4th down, and again, you're in that gray area. You're going to punt, try to pin him, or you're going to take a shot here on 4th down. Xavier Harris and the Hawks going to go for it here, maybe. 4th and 3, need to get to the 42. They will. 3-step drop, fires it out there, caught. That is a 1st down at the 40-yard line. Put it right into the arms of Will Taggart. And Taggart just got across the sticks. Well done. Boy, that's knowing where your route's got to take you. You got to get beyond the sticks, and they get to the 40-yard line. So they convert on 4th down there. And it's back to Yoder, and he's hit in the backfield, spins, lost maybe a yard out of that one. There was just nowhere to go. First one through was Blake Barden for Fairview. 2nd down and 11, as you hear Mr. Public Address Announcer saying. Fairview, a perfect 4-0. Wins over Pooter, Rocky Mountain, Fossil Ridge, and Legacy last week. Harris looking for some room. Doesn't have anybody downfield. He's going to try to get it back and get what he can. Oh, he's still on his feet. How about that? Fighting his way forward. Got about 4. Harris somehow able to muster the strength and carry the pile a little bit. Rowan Weisner on the tackle. See him just carrying the pile there to about the 37-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 4 here. Brings up 3rd down and about 7. Love so much that we're seeing some high school football. Can't wait for the fans to return. That's probably not going to happen until 2021, but and a quick little handoff there. A little fake to the right side. We'll call it a quick hitter. Boy, Harris did a nice job. A little fake with the stand-up and throw. And instead, they hand it off to the fullback there. Nifty play, and it takes it all the way up to the 22-yard line. 15 yards on the quick hit there by the fullback, and now 1st down and 10 for the Hawks. Harris going to go back to Yoder off that right side. Well, you can bet that Fairview is keying on number 5. 147 yards last week, 3 touchdowns. No gain this time. Biggest carry was the first carry of the game for Yoder when Horizon had the football, and again able to bust it forward about 7 yards. Since then, he's been stymied. Twin sets here to the bottom part of your screen. The offset eye behind Harris. Blitz coming from the near side here. Harris runs right into that blitz, able to shake it, fires, incomplete. He was looking for Francis here. I'm not even sure how he got the ball out. Lands at Harris, at Francis' feet. Boy, that would have been a huge sack. Somehow, Harris able to find find a little something. As the bells toll, signaling nighttime, it also signals third down here. Again, turns into a home game for them. They'll take advantage of it. 1:14 to go here. Hand, little play action. Fire. Oh, is it picked up on that far side? It is indeed. Jumping in front of it, Aiden Christensen for Fairview. Well, the officials coming together to take a look. I don't know if they're going to give it to him. Little conversation. Let's see what happens here. Again, Christensen puts the foot in the ground. Just keep right side there. Oh, boy, that looks like a catch to me. But a flag on the play. And the interception will go for naught. And a roughing the passer penalty. A white cap signals up here to the booth. Roughing the passer. So a huge break here for Horizon. I'm going to walk it forward here, 15. They've already spotted the ball down at the 5-yard line here. They got to move the chains. Now the officials go, no. We're going to mark this off the correct way. They weren't on a yard marker, the 5 or 10 yard marker, or in this case, the 20 or 25 yard marker. So it was going to have to be somewhere in between on one of the hash marks here. And the official says, okay, we're going to spot it down at the 11-yard line on the far side hash. After the roughing the penalty against Fairview, so now first down and 10. Hawks could get a first down at the 1-yard line here, and they are still driving. 10th play of the drive is coming up. Minute 9 to go here. We're in the first quarter. Horizon trying to draw first blood here on the road. Offset eye. Harris up under center. Fullback's going to get this one and run into a wall of Fairview players. Yoder got the quick hitter there. Well, those are some big boys that they are trying to run over up front. Raul Portillo, 5'10". They don't have his weight on there, but the senior's got to be pushing about 220. The big boy in there. Harris in trouble, flush to the left side. Oh, he's going to keep it himself. See what he can find here, and he'll step out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Not bad on second down after looked like he was going to be, well, at least shut out trying to throw the ball. There wasn't anything down there, and he put his head down and looked for daylight. So they'll set the ball down at the 6-yard line. 12th play of the drive here. Again, they can get a first down at the first. Harris, 3-step drop going to the corner of the end zone, far side. And it's over the top of everybody and out of bounds. Looking for Blake Kramer over there. Not a bad idea. Kramer just got his fingertips on it, I think, but that's about it. Fourth down. They will opt for the points here. Right-footed kicker from the right side. Hash mark. It is up, and it is good. Antonio Lamora knocks it through. We'll call it a 22-yard field goal here, and 3-0 lead. for Horizon. We don't have the graphics, so we can't throw them up, but Phil shouted out to me here. Horizon's athletic department boosters, they are paying for all of this. And we're happy to be able to jump on so that you, the fans on both sides for Horizon and for Fairview, have a chance to watch it. But we do have a place where you can donate.
Yeah, that's correct. If they go to streamitsports.com/donate, they would be able to make a donation to help Horizon be able to cover the costs of this game. And if we get enough, we would hope for it to go beyond just covering the cost and to make a donation on behalf of their fans to the School of Horizon.
I like it. Good way for the Booster Club to get involved there, potentially. Thank you. Phil Mildren, our technical producer and guru here that runs things for Stream It Sports. So keep that in mind as you're watching here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Kick goes into the end zone. First down and 10 for Fairview. They're going to try to answer here. And O'Brien looking in trouble. Comes here to the near side. Receiver released, but the ball too high for him to come down with it. Looking for Tarbs here on the near side. Had him. That's a tough one. Anybody that may have watched, anybody watched the Thursday night game last night, Aaron Rodgers had a similar situation where he was rolling to his right and the adrenaline just got the best of him. Instead of kind of floating it out there to his receiver, kind of gunned it a little bit. And that's kind of what O'Brien did there. Really just needed to flop it up there because he was wide open. There wasn't a safety to be found within 20 yards of him. Over the middle it goes, incomplete. Yeah, I think the same thing too sometimes. Christensen looking at his hands going, I can't believe I didn't catch that. End of the first quarter here. And a 3-0 lead for Horizon. Quick timeout here. We thank you for watching here from Boulder as the Hawks lead Fairview.
After playing the game for many years, and I decided I could either watch from the couch or get on the field and become part of the game.
I became a judge because it was a natural transition from being a gymnast to coach, now judge.
I love the large crowds, the excitement of the game, and you know what? I got the best seat in the house.
Help these kids. Help this community. Become an official.
Back to rec field here outside Boulder High School. Fairview, the home team. And Horizon, you're saying, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a home game for Horizon. Fairview invited them up because in Boulder County you can have 75 fans. So they get some fans out here. Quick hit, going to be short of the first down as Page will make the catch. And ushered out of bounds very quickly by Jaron Brooks. Brooks, pretty good coverage as Page could not quite get to where the sticks are. Needed to get to the 30-yard line. But as is typical for Fairview, they will most likely go for it here on fourth down. Not a lot of punting going on. Now, this is pretty deep in their own territory, so maybe they will punt. But they go into that double wing look, and they will snap it, flip it back. Oh, boy, that's going to be close. Watching where the official's running in, that is right near the 30-yard line. Burden, the runner, they put the ball down. Oh, if the nose is touching the 30, it's a first down. It is. Man, oh, man. Hey, game of inches, right? Man, that played out right there. League contests here for these teams. Regular season game. Playoffs are coming. We're just happy we're playing some football, that's for sure. Got the fall sports going. 51 games tonight. There's some games that had to be canceled. O'Brien going to tuck it, running himself. slips a tackle, and then will slip out of bounds on the far side over there near the 41-yard line. Broke that initial tackle. Otherwise, it would have been just a short gain, but nifty moves there by the senior quarterback. He's completed almost 60% of his passes, so not bad. We talked about it. Throwing for over 1,100 yards already here this season. Twin sets either side. Over the middle, got his man, and spun down at about the 48-yard line. There's Christensen. A little slot receiver. Just picks his way through the secondary. Just inside the Horizon 48-yard line now. Gain of about 11. So the chains move here, 10:44 to go. We're in the first half here. 3-0 Horizon. Harris, he was thinking about going deep. And now he's going to fire it over the middle there, and he had all day. Caught at the 35-yard line. And he found Barry. Just kept running his route. On the tackle, he was on the coverage as well. Boy, that's a long time to ask your DBs to stay in coverage, man. That is a long time. 13 yards. And Harris had all day. He just moved the pocket a little bit, settled his feet, threw a strike. Harris looking over the middle, nothing's there. Going to flip it out here to the near side. Caught there, spun down. Tarves with the catch. And again, just finding a little opening there. Harris didn't have anybody over the middle, didn't have anybody to the right as he looked, so just flipped it out. As he checks down here. It's a short gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7 here. Near side hash mark. This is Fairview in the black. Harris looking over the middle, got his man. 25-yard line. You broke a tackle now and takes it down to about the 16. Barry with a nice catch and a nifty move there. The senior, Jay Barry. Boy, that's always dangerous going over the middle catching a pass. Sometimes you just don't know. You think you're going to get clocked. But, man, when he caught it, he had enough room and enough smarts to look upfield and go, hey, I got some more yards here. 1st and 10. Harris going to go to the outside, and it'll be incomplete. Looking for Page. Good coverage that time. Kupka there. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Barry. Barry and Kupka have been matched up here all night. Horizon going man-to-man here. 2nd down and 10. That ball sits right about the 16-yard line. Tarves in motion. Harris now looking over the middle. Tipped. And it's almost picked off. Makes you sick. Blake Kramer, it was in his hands. He just could not clinch it. It hit the receiver. Watch this. It hits the slot man who comes across, watching from that right side. Oh, boy. Yeah, Barry had to go right through his hands. Harris now looking to the end zone. Nothing there. On the run, being chased, still looking. He's going to keep it himself now. Breaks one tackle, slips another, and gets to about the 5-yard line. As you heard the PA announcer, there is a flag down. Cisneros Barber with the eventual tackle there, but we're going to have to see what the call is. Keep an eye on the white cap here. Is They have third down on the down marker here, and now pointing to the sideline. The officials will sort this one out. I was checking through, as I'd mentioned, 51 games tonight, which is certainly a good thing. You sometimes start to wonder, are we going to get enough? Are we going to get the opportunity to play? Some schools have had to step out due to outbreaks of COVID-19 or quarantine situations. Happened to both of my kids at school. Got caught in the quarantine situation, but both testing negative, so thankful for that. But now the school is shut down for a little bit. So, and regardless of whether they test positive or not, they're not going to go back for 14 days. That's the rules, at least in Adams County, where I'm from. So a blow to the head here. Yeah, the call against the Hawks, they'll decline it because of where they were able to get the ball to, where O'Brien was able to get the ball to the 6, and that is a first down on the far side hash mark. So here we go. Oh, quarterback draw. Big hole opens up into the end zone. O'Brien goes, and the Knights have the lead for the first time here tonight. A 6-yard touchdown run. Liam O'Brien, look at this. Didn't really sell it that much either. I mean, he's got the snap here. You run Tarbs in motion from the backfield, and he just kind of he was moving forward as the ball was being snapped to him. He anticipated that hole being there. Boy, he was right, untouched. The extra point is up and good, and it is a 7-3 lead now as Fairview gets on the board and leads Horizon. Talked about what the Hawks have done this season. Got their first win last week. They shut out Prairie View 21-0. But the games that they have played have been very close. Fossil Ridge, 21-14, a loss there. They lost to Legacy by 1 point. That was a home loss, although Legacy plays at North Stadium as well. And then they played a non-conference game against Arapahoe. We want to thank the folks dropping in the donations here. Again, all the money going back to Horizon Athletics here. Horizon actually contacted us at Stream It Sports and says, we'd like to stream this game. And we said, absolutely. We'd love to be a part of it. And there's a cost to it. Cameraman, Phil, me, coming along. All this equipment here. Boy, I could barely read it. Isn't that horrible? See, I got my contacts in, Phil. That's the problem. And that ball will send into, he was going to try to tell me a $25 donation, though. You can go to streamitsports.com/donations. Oh, and another one. And a $5 donation. Thank you. Hinahos, Andrew Hinahos, thank you. Mr. or Mrs. Benz or Bentz, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And money will go back to Horizon Sports, help the Hawks athletic program. We haven't told them how much they paid, but anything over the top is going to Horizon. So this will end up being, believe me, this is not a multi-million-dollar broadcast here. I mean, look who they picked to call the game, right? But be a nice little fundraiser here for the rest of you that might jump on board. So. Charlotte Ferguson, thank you very much. Boy, I'm telling you, thinking that I'm going to be calling a football game with hardly any fans in the stands, 75 of them, essentially. And in a good way, asking for donations here to support the athletic program for Horizon. Boy, this is a way to do it, isn't it? In a surreal year of 2020. they're going to keep getting the ball to Zach Yoder as often as they can. Carried the ball 27 times last week. He's just has not been able to find a crack in that armor there yet. 7:20 to go here in this first half. A 3rd and 7 now coming up. Or not. And if you would like to donate to the Horizon Hawks athletic program here, they're the ones that asked us to come and broadcast, and we were so happy to do so. I was so happy to get the text from Phil a few weeks ago. It is streamitsports.com and /donations. Go right there. What a beautiful night for football. Shows you how out of practice I am here. I forgot to check the temperature when we kicked off, but I'm telling you, I don't have a jacket on. If Phil knows, that means it must be balmy out because it gets chilly from time to time. Interesting, and so happy to be calling a game in person. I'm actually waiting to hear what the University of Colorado is going to do. I know that the boys for the Buffs going to be calling it from the booth, which is great, but when the team goes on the road, they may be calling it from the studio here. I may be doing the same thing when basketball rolls around for the CU women. Look out. Harris got some room here. Picking his way forward. Now he's got both arms wrapped around the ball. But what a great run to the 45-yard line. 30-plus yards there as he's able to find some room. And the Hawks are on the move again. Bottom. No. Benton Bowles, thank you very much for the donation. We appreciate it. The one set of glasses I didn't throw in, my reading glasses. And that's a strange because I've got contacts in, but I am so nearsighted that the contacts, I can see the plays, I can call out the numbers, I can do all of that, but I can't, I have to pull everything away from me to focus it in when I'm looking at my spotter sheets and schedules and everything else. Or in this case, Phil's iPhone. 5:49 to go. Boy, if the Hawks could just keep the ball here. 2nd and 9 coming up. Boy, what a great way to finish out the half. Oh, tough pass and a better catch. That thing was sailing a little bit there. Taggart has to leap back here to the near side to make the catch. Not a great game, but boy, I love that catch. Up to the 48-yard line here, but it brings up a 3rd down, and they need to get it to the 45-yard line of Fairview here. So a 3rd and 7. Trips up top for Xavier Harris. A little delayed handoff goes to Yoder. Broke one tackle. Look out. Flag goes right into the line here as Yoder is brought down. He lost a yard on the play. This is going to be holding. We're going backwards. I saw the umpire come up and toss the flag to the spot, and Fairview's going to, most likely, we'll see if they decline this one. Yeah, it is holding. Yep, they will. See, we're on the booth side, so, but again, it's against Horizon, so you're asking Fairview what they want to do, and they said, no, we'll decline it. I mean, Yoder lost a yard there, so 4th and 8 coming up. And it looks like the Hawks are going to go ahead and punt. 4:43, the clock's ticking down here in this first half. 7-3, Fairview with the lead on the Hawks here. High punt, not very deep, and it took a huge bounce. Going the Fairview Knights way. And one of the Hawks leaped out of the way of that one. All he needed to do was touch it. And instead got out of the way of it. And Fairview picked up about 8 more yards. There's been 2 punts, a field goal, and a touchdown on the 4 offensive series for the teams combined. Fairview's got the touchdown. Horizon has the field goal, a 21-yarder here, and a little swing pass here to the near side. It's caught by Tarbs, and he's ushered out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. So they'll say 49-yard line. So second and a very short 9 coming up here. O'Brien ready to go back to work here from that shotgun. Tarbs is right on his hip here. They are going for it all. And he overthrows Page. Very good coverage there that time. Where the DB was right with him. And that's Jaron Brooks. Whoa, the donations are piling in here. We appreciate it. StreamItSports.com/donations. All the money going to Horizon. There we go. And I'm starting to get some graphics showing. You know why the graphics are showing up? Somehow they disappeared. I know what's happening. I know what Phil's doing. He's building them. Right next to me here in the booth. And around here. Ooh, boy, big hit at the 45-yard line. Falling forward here. Woo, Herbert's going to feel that one tomorrow. Huber, excuse me. That was a shot right in the gut there. He got shoulder pads right there in the old midsection. Five-yard gain. It's enough for a first down, though. And from the Hawks' 44-yard line here. Page is down on the bottom part of the screen. They'll put Tarbs in motion. O'Brien doesn't like sitting in that pocket, likes to move. Stops. He's going to throw back to the other side of the field, and it's caught over here on the near side. That's Page with it. Steps around one player. On his way to the end zone he goes. There is a flag down, and there is a player down as well. You see the camera come all the way back here. The flag all the way back by the 50. Well, it's a roughing the passer penalty, and you can see that's O'Brien that's hopping up here. Got the shoe off. Says, I'm okay. The senior, Liam O'Brien. With a 44-yard touchdown pass, as he's able to find Grant Page. And he threw all the way back across the field here. So that's a pretty deep shot. You got to really unload on that. Trying to see, I believe that's Dickinson Toman for the extra point try, and it's up and good. Well, let's take a look at this here. I don't know if we'll be able to see the hit, but watch the touchdown pass. O'Brien just slides, looks, and he set him up and saw Page. And he slung it over there, and a nifty little sidestep by Page, and he's able to take it the rest of the way. We said it earlier on the other drive that Fairview had. You're asking the Hawks defenders, particularly the secondary, to spend an awful lot of time trying to cover some pretty athletically gifted receivers for Fairview. And that's not to take anything away from what Horizon has in the secondary, but when you're asking even a good athletic cornerback to try to stick with somebody for 5, 6, 7 seconds, that's hard to do. And that was the case right there. 44 yards on the pass and catch by Grant Page. A pass by O'Brien. This ball's going to sail into the end zone, and Horizon will start at their own 20-yard line here. 3:28 to go here in this first half. Hawks will have the ball. See if they decide to stay on the ground or if they try to air it out. Because if you try to air it out, you don't get that first down. It leaves quite a bit of time left for Fairview. So we'll see what the game plan is here. Harris, give it off to Yoder. Yoder going to take it up the middle, try to soften things up a little bit. Got about 4 out of it. Into the heart of that defense there. Got to keep them honest. Cade Payton, in the middle of that. Wood is there as well. Second down, we'll call it 7 here. Caught here at the 29-yard line. Quick throw to the outside. Taggart will make the catch. And Horizon, they'll give him the spot right at the 30-yard line and move the chains. .222 to go here in the first half. All right, they got to start picking up chunks of yardage here. At least maybe even to get it into field position for a field goal. And look at Yoder spinning his way forward. Another first down. There's some chunks of yardage right there. Liam Huber got down under the feet, able to upend the senior Zach Yoder. Not before he picks up 11 yards here. And another first down. Clock's rolling. Under 2 to go now. Trips up top. They're going to go back to Yoder. And he stumbled a little bit trying to get to the line. Only gets to just across the 43-yard line. Ruin Reisner will get credited for the tackle, but that was Yoder kind of momentum. He's leaning forward. He started to fall, I could see, and then as he crashed into the pile, just could not regain his balance. Only got 2 out of it. 2nd and 8 now. Now 1:21 to go. Horizon's got some timeouts here. They're saving them right now. Look out. Harris feels the pressure. Now he's going to slide down at about the 43-yard line. He's going to lose a yard here. That'll be a sack and a quick timeout called by Horizon. So 2nd and 9 will be coming up. Our broadcast tonight, Stream It Sports. You can donate to the Horizon Athletic Fund. All the donations for tonight's game going to Horizon Sports. StreamItSports.com/donations. /donate. Donate. Thinking in my mind, we've had several donations already, so thank you very much. Anything that totals over the top of what the cost of the broadcast is will go to Horizon High School. Boy, what a nice night here. It's good to see cheerleaders out, players on the sidelines here, and a smattering of fans. And again, a total of 75 allowed here at Rec Field. Man, what we got? 10, 11, 12. Thank you to the Wagners, to the Kupkas. Yes, indeed. The Yoders, of course. coming from the Ohio Cousins. Buckeye fans, I'm sure. They look pretty good. Glad to see the Buckeyes are playing here. The Big Ten got their stuff together and finally played. Glad to see the Pac-12 is going to start up tomorrow. Nice pickup. Taggart with the catch out of the backfield here. Takes it to the 45-yard line. Chains are moving. And, well, just as importantly, the clock stops because he went out of bounds with 1:02 left to go. Gain of 12 yards there. Here we go. First down and 10. Francis will go in motion into the slot to the left side. That's who Harris is looking for, but he short-armed it a little bit. Francis could not make the catch. Probably better that he dropped that. He was only going to gain a yard or two anyway. Second down and 10. Should I give it to Liam and say that the senior was thinking, I got to go down to a knee, maybe I should drop it? That's what I'm going to say happened. Yep. That's football IQ right there. Now, after the game, he may not tell us that, but look good. 56 seconds to go in the first half. Got to get another chunk right here. And Harris is going to take a shot down the field, and it is incomplete. It was almost picked off. Oh, man, oh, man. Christensen had his hands on it. He was battling Kramer there, and it actually was over the head of Kramer, and Christensen almost ran underneath it. Third down, 50 seconds to go here in the first half. It's 3rd and 10, again at the Fairview 45-yard line. You got to get this ball down inside the 30-yard line somehow to think about kicking a field goal here. Be better inside the 20, obviously. But, boy, you don't want to stress it too much. Harris in trouble, stiff arm, able to stay out of harm's way, and then throws it out of bounds. So he throws it away here. Was a receiver in the area, so it's fine. Again, Federation rules are a little different. You can't – there isn't this outside the pocket, get it past the line of scrimmage kind of thing. You got to throw it at somebody, near somebody anyway. So 4th and 10 with 42 seconds left. A timeout called by Horizon. Now, Coach Frank Wybar has got to think here. We're not going to – you don't want to punt, right? Confidence in your defense. If we don't make it, they'll be able to hold it down here where it's at. You don't want to throw a pick unless you throw a pick in the end zone, like turn it into a punt situation. So you want to be careful there. You have another timeout left, so you can go for that first down. And remember, in high school, clock stops to move the chains. So if you can pick up that first down. But you have to get that first down in order to keep the football. Am I right in saying that? I'm trying to figure out where they've got the first downs marked at. I don't see it up on the board, and I didn't mark them down. I know they've called 2, and they didn't call one earlier in the game that I can remember. So really I'm going off of memory. So here we go. Get a first down, great. Get up, spike the football. But you got to get the first down right here. Xavier Harris from the shotgun. Slot left here. You see him up top. Nobody's in motion. Pumps once, fires out, and it's incomplete. Had enough for the sticks, but boy, that was going to be a tough catch to make. Well, I can feel the disappointment that Francis may have there, but that was going to be a tough catch. First of all, he's trying to catch the ball at the knees. He's trying to make sure his feet are staying in bounds. You only have to have one, obviously, but you're trying to make sure you're going to make, and you're wondering if you're going to get blasted. And you're kind of wondering, did I go far enough past the sticks? Could not make the catch. So first down and 10. Ball turned over on downs here. It was the 8th play of the drive for the Hawks. They've had a couple. Out to Page it comes. Blockers out front there as they set up that screen. Short gain to about the 48-yard line. The clock is stopped here Fairview's going to call timeout, saying, you know what? I think we had a couple of timeouts here. We can use those. Let's see if we can set ourselves up here. So up to the 48-yard line, 2nd and 7. What's pressing for the Knights is how much time's left on the clock? Just under 30 seconds. I have to say, Phil, the graphics look fantastic. And you built them in the first quarter. I know. So, well done. Everything got blown up here. Somehow, in the hard drive. Somehow, some way, the graphics that were built for tonight's game got exploded. So, Phil has put together another graphics package. Amazing. Here comes Fairview, 2nd and 7 here. 14-3 lead. Again, 29 seconds to go here in this first half. What's O'Brien got up the sleeve? Well, he's looking deep. One pump. There's a little stop move, and now hit as he throws. It is caught for the first down at about the 38-yard line. Barry gets taken out of bounds, and it stops the clock. They've got to move the chain, so the clock will stop. Now the Horizon, I can see the Horizon coach saying, hey, this is, he was going backwards. Oh, penalty against Fairview, though. My apologies. I was looking down, and I look back up, and I see the white cap pointing right at the Knights. So that nice game will go away. Horizon will be happy to just keep pushing them back. Not about down and distance right now. It's about the time on the clock, and there's only 17 seconds on the clock right now. So they will walk them backwards. Just a 5-yard penalty. I did not see the indication. But it was a 5-yard penalty, so may have been. Fairview's going to call timeout here because the clock will start running. He lost about 3 seconds, and the Knights called timeout. I'm guessing a procedure penalty, 5-yard penalty. Maybe they lined up incorrectly. They may not have had enough men on the line. I wasn't counting. I would invite announcers who have spent a lot of time maybe calling professional football games, even college football games. Come down here, and I know most of these guys got their start calling high school games. Come back and do it again. Just come back and Phil and I are the only ones in the booth, okay? And I'm used to working by myself a lot of the time, and I'm fine with that. But when you miss something, there's a little bit of guesstimation that has to go on here, like the penalty. O'Brien hit, but he's going to stay up, and he's going to stay behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks another tackle. He's not going to break all those. Just ran out of time. Just was hoping that one of his receivers was going to come open, and that's the way the half will end. Stone Fletcher will finish it off for the Hawks, finally getting the sack. Put a stopwatch on how long he had, though. He had one receiver that was trying to come back and help him out. O'Brien didn't see him because he ended up getting absolutely smoked. Tanner Mills was in on that sack as well. Halftime here. The Hawks scored first. It was a field goal. The Knights came back, 14 unanswered points, and that's where we sit at the half here from Boulder as Fairview leads Horizon. We'll take a break, and we'll talk to you here when we get into the second half, and we thank you for watching Stream It Sports.
D'Angelo Gomez. Parents, Delfino Gomez and Justine Lopez Gomez. Ethan Haynes. Parents, Jack and Kim Haynes. Cody Tucka. Travis and Heather Tucka are his parents. Antonio Lamura. Parents, Lisa Callahan and Giuseppe Lamura. Vince Miller. Parents, Nativity and Robert Miller. Jaden Novak Silverman. Parents, Jonette Novak and Todd Hayes. Sorry, that was a lean Novak. Terry Padilla, parents, Danielle and Sean Padilla. Tyler Paul, parents, Stephanie Deller and Joseph Paul. Josh Paul. Blake Rosenbaum. Parents, Sarah Fitzgerald and Kristen Rosenbaum. Nate Ruff. Parents, Diana and Richard Ruff. Xavier Shapiro Barber. Parents, Warren Barber. Nathan Scallard. Parents, Amanda Scallard. Josh Swift. Parents, Rosetta and Kevin Swift. Hunter Totterly. Linda and Buzz Totterly. James Steckline. Parents, Christine and Gregory Steckline. Trey Toledo. Parents, Passion and Art Toledo. Logan Bilal. Parents, Amanda and Jason Bilal. Landon Walker. Parents, Stacy and Todd Walker. And the last of our football players, Jack Yoder. Parents, Melinda Yoder and Randy Yoder. And now for our kids team. Kylie Haberstone. Parents, Christine Hoover. Taylor Larson Hammer. Parents, Amanda Hammer. Sierra Cuban. Parents, Christy Higgins. And our last player is Isabella Rock. Parent, Lorena Rock. And now for our farm. Ella Elster. Parents, Ella Elster, Elster. Kaya Gluten Younger. Parents, Jody Gluten, Jerry Younger. And last of our seniors, Lexi James. Parents, Maria, James, and Charles James. Thank you, seniors. And now, your horizon calm. Good job, ladies. And now your Fairview College. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Halftime here from Boulder as Fairview leads Horizon 14-3 here. 14 unanswered points by the Knights. This was supposed to be a home game for Horizon, but lo and behold, Fairview invited them up here to play because they could have some fans, about 75. For everybody else, well, you've got to sit and wait to read the box score, or you're watching right now. And we really appreciate that. We're so happy that we could do this. The Horizon Athletic Department asked us to do this, and what we are doing is asking, if you would like, this is free to everyone, to donate. And anything that goes above the $600 you see on the screen goes back to Horizon's Athletic Department. And we've had quite a few folks, as you can see on the bar there. We're almost halfway there. It's halftime. We're almost halfway there. It is streamitsports.com/donate. Read off some of those names. Hey, we got a really famous guy. It's not me. It's not Phil. Well, Phil's pretty famous. The young man that is running the camera for us, you'll appreciate I said young man. Mike Trujillo is a killer guitarist, and he had the opportunity to play Game 4 of the World Series. He was on the Jumbotron between the Dodgers and the Rays playing the 7th inning stretch. That is so awesome. And Mike gave me a pick. Aha! It's like I'm at a concert. The entire video with Mike Trujillo. Pretty sweet, man. That's Mike Trujillo. Once again, he's running cameras for us here tonight. We come from all walks of life, playing during the 7th inning stretch of Game 4 of this year's World Series. You remember Game 4? That was a crazy finish where the Rays were able to stay in it. Rays liked Mike playing the 7th inning stretch. They won when he was playing. Fortunately, they didn't make it quite far enough for him to do it again, maybe in that big Game 7. But that's awesome. Hawks will start with the football, and first time they had the football in the first half, they went down and scored themselves a field goal. They've done pretty well here against Fairview. They just haven't been able to finish off drives. Unfortunately, the last drive that they had, time was against them in that first half, if you remember. So they get to start over here at a nice 5-yard pickup here, 2nd down and 5, and here we go. Off the left side, you're going back to work, man. I don't know if he's going to get to 147 like he did against Prairie View last week in the Hawks' first win, but he is starting to heat up here a little bit. Right now, he's waving to the sideline going, I need a blow here. Just a little breather. We hope that's all it is. So 3rd down. 2 yards to go. They got to get it to the 30-yard line. They go here from the 28. Harris is up under center, turns. He will give it off to the I-back. He's going to slip his way to the outside and fall forward to the 35-yard line. How about that nice run? Logan Allure, the senior running back. Yoder comes out of the game, and they still go back to their running backs. Boy, that takes some real confidence in your guys, your line, and your talent positions. So a big 3rd down pickup. Here we go. 1st down and 10 now from their own 36-yard line. Back to the eye back. Gain of 3 to about the 39-yard line. So Logan Bellows picked up the first down. He's going to stay in there. They can run Yoder back in if they need to. Bellows has got it again. Side steps, gets some pretty good blocking, finds some room to the 43-yard line. Yoder's back in. A nice hand for the senior as he will check out. Here we go, 3rd down and 3 from the 43-yard line. Hawks are moving here a little bit. Offset eye behind Harris. Boy, long count here. Yoder's got it up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's trucking forward to the 48-yard line. Liam Huber with the tackle. Got him up high, but not before Yoder pushes it into night territory. Nine yards. First down and 10. Horizon hasn't thrown a pass yet. Not going to throw it here. Yoder gets caught in the backfield, though. Shooting the gap there. Reisner able to get in there and get his arms around the waist of Yoder and sling him down. Loss of 3. Well, now you're behind the sticks here a little bit. Hawks have been consistently, 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust, essentially. Well, that's not happening here. 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Harris pumps. Little quarterback draw. Nifty spin move. And he'll be knocked forward to about the 41-yard line. 2 yards short of the first down, but a nice run by the junior quarterback. We might have got the wind knocked out of him a little bit here. He's going to try to catch his breath for a second. Kramer's going to run the play in, and the Hawks will get set here. Got 10 yards there. They need about 2.5 more. Back to Yoder. Lowers the head and lowers the boom going forward. They unpile him here. Boy, he looks like he's got the first down there. That's really close. I'll tell you what, Yoder was running over the top of guys. Had a first down indeed. Gray Villarreal is the Fairview Knight player that was on the bottom of that pile. We told you Yoder was on top. So he got the most damage done to him. Coach Wybara's team is cruising here a little bit. Their first possession of the second half, another first down. Play action, Harris off his back foot throws it away. Wasn't really anybody open, and he wasn't going to risk it. I think Braden Wagner, the tight end, was the kind of intended receiver. He was headed out to the flat there, but Harris had no time. He had to get rid of it. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked. 2nd and 10. 10th play of the drive here. The opening drive of the second half for Horizon. Harris is looking. Still got that football. Now he's going to keep it himself and get what he can as he runs out of bounds. Got about half of it. Got to the 32.
Senior 6 on the play.
Keep moving the chains, guys. Let's go.
3rd down and 4 coming up here. Got to get it inside the Fairview 29-yard line. When we keep moving those chains. 6:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Harris off to Yoder. Skips to the left. Still on his feet here as he moves the pile. That's going to be enough for another 1st down. I think when Coach Wybara and the Hawks got together at the half, they said this passing game hadn't been great. We're all right. But maybe we need to run the ball a little bit more, and that has worked out just fine so far. Give Yoder 5 more yards. 1st and 10 from the Fairview 27-yard line. Touchdown gets him right back into this thing. 5:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yoder again up the middle. This time not quite as much. He gets to the 24 as they unpile him down underneath. Jack Remington in on the play there. And for Fairview, we've called Reisner's name a few times, and Josh Rowland. And Horizon's going to call timeout here. The offense will make their way over here. Well, look at where the bar is at now. $380 in donations. The goal is more than $600 because on top of that, all that money goes back to the Horizon Athletic Program. Thank you to Holly, $10. Kaylee Kramer. Well, of course, go, Mr. Kramer, number 4, $50. Thank you very much. Anonymous donation of $20 coming from Fairview fans, appreciating seeing their game on Streaming Sports here tonight. It is free to everyone, so we're so happy that we could do this. I was so happy when I got the text a few weeks ago from the Fletchers. Go number 56, Stone Fletcher, who closed out that first half with that nice sack. Yes, indeed. So thank you for the donations. StreamItSports.com/donate. If you would like to donate to the Horizon Athletic Program. They paid for the broadcast here. They wanted to get the kids on the air. And again, there was a chance there weren't going to be any fans. You get about 75 altogether here. Harris rolling left and tries to sidestep a little bit. Finally gets pushed out of bounds. He's going to be about 2 yards short of that 1st down on the far side. I should say upended over there. I saw a couple of one white shirt getting pushed out, the other one going down, and Xavier Harris was the guy who ended up going down. I'll tell you what, both these quarterbacks taking a little bit of a pounding here tonight. They're not afraid to stick their nose in there and get going. 3rd, we'll call it 3 here. They've got the ball right on the 20-yard line. Five minutes to go in the first half. Boy, the Hawks have had it this entire time here. Off to Yoder. Got a hole. Real close. Got to near the 17 before his progress was stopped there, running into a wall. Thank you. Another donation. We're headed toward the goal here that would pay for the broadcast. Anything on top goes back to the Horizon. We like putting the number up there, though. We could take a shot at it. Any extra money certainly going all the way back to the on 4th down. Oh, I think he got it there. Good push by that line. We'll have to see where they come running in. Boy, that's hard to see there. And again, they don't have television. I mean, we're not helping them out. We got a bad angle. It is a first down. How about that? 4th and inches. The Hawks get it done. Still ticking. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Fairview hasn't had the ball yet in the second half. Underneath set of downs. Off to Yoder, off the right side, tripped up. He goes down to about the 12. Give him 4. You can hear some of the Fairview fans that made it here were able to be a part of this crowd of 75. I can't believe I'm announcing the estimated crowd 75. We know that's what it's going to be. That's all we get. Surreal times here in 2020. 2nd down and 7 here. Yes, they can get a first down. Harris rolling here. Oh, there's nobody open. I don't see anybody. He's just going to flick it forward. I do not see a flag going. Just before Harris went out of bounds, though, he flipped it forward toward his receivers, but nowhere near where anybody was ever going to get to it. And it'll be 3rd down. Well, wait a minute. Nope, still in the 16. I know Phil said maybe he stepped out of bounds first, but he didn't. It was the 16. I'd call him down at the 11. I actually had the wrong yard line. Harris back to pass. Boy, he's in a heap of trouble. Now fires it. It's caught there. They're going to give him the catch. Hard to see if his feet were there. That's near the 5. That would be a first down. There you go. New set of downs at the 5. Goal to go. Boy, the Hawks have got to punch this one in here. Field goal doesn't do you a lot of good. Now you got 4 downs to punch it in. Here we go. 1st and goal. Yoder's at the I-back spot. That's who's going to get the football, and he's going to push hard. Is he close? Is he in? Yes, indeed. Touchdown, Hawks. It took a little bit. The officials coming in from the sideline, but they indeed give the signal the Hawks fans were hoping for, and now just 5 points separate Horizon from Fairview here. The extra point, straight and true. Got ourselves a ball game. 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Horizon, first point since their field goal to open things up here in the contest. Pulled to within 4 of Fairview, and the Knights haven't had the ball in the second half yet. $50 donation. Go Hawks, coming from Shay. Thank you very much. Doug, a Fairview fan, but donating $10, saying thanks for the coverage. You are welcome, sir. Very happy to be doing this. We told you that Hawks come in here 1-3. They shut out Prairie View last week, 21-0. The other 3 games they were in and had a chance to win at the end in a couple of them. Bounding ball, and out it goes at the half-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what Huber was doing here. A penalty flag will come out here as well. if he was standing out of bounds, now you've seen this in the NFL, college has done it as well. If he was standing out of bounds when he touched the ball, then it would be a penalty on Horizon. If he just knocked it out of bounds, though, the ball would be spotted at the 1 yard line. So all eyes on the Whitecap here. See, Phil, you tell me I got to shut my phone down, and I don't do it. Isn't that horrible? So they will. They will push the ball out. So I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so a penalty. So it from the half-yard line, a penalty against Horizon. So they move the ball out here to the 15-yard line. Could have been the 35 if the ball had got into the end zone. So they mark it from that spot. But the officials are still discussing right now to make sure they have this right. So they're saying the ball went out of bounds just short of the goal line. So that's where the ball would have been spotted, but then a penalty against Horizon. Oh, man, and now they're marching from the 15. Nope, they're going to march it to the 35. They're going to say that the ball was, and again, guessing here, we don't have the officials mic'd up, that was a touchback. Whoa, and they are still marching. That's two 15-yard penalties. So the ball at the 50-yard line, and again, best guess here is that there is obviously a personal foul at some point, and potentially two. So great field position here. And Horizon is fired up and firing through that line. Well, that's how you do it. You get angry and you get a little revenge. Stone Fletcher submarining through there. Knocks the pins out from underneath the Fairview running back. They lose 3 yards. I'm trying to think back. I have seen back-to-back personal foul penalties that have given it 30 yards, but in a bizarre play like that. Quick gain of about 4 here to the near side. They get Tarbs, who had been targeted early in the game. We haven't seen him catch one up until that point there. It had been a while. And up to the 48. So 3rd down and 8 here for Fairview. See if the Hawks defense can hold them. Hawks just got back into this one with a 6-yard touchdown run by Zach Yoder. Now O'Brien's on the run. On the far side, slips his way, enough for a first down here, just across the 40-yard line. Well, you can't get it much closer than that. Boy, O'Brien has done a nice job here tonight for Fairview. He has run when he has needed to. So now 1st down and 10 from the 40. Oh, and the ball snapped, but a flag. The ball snapped over the head of O'Brien, but the whistles blew just before that. The near side judge, the line judge, just had thrown the flag and blown the whistle. So offside against Fairview. And again, that's lining up offside. Otherwise, it's a procedure penalty, but somebody lined up offside. So you walk them back 5 yards. Now 1st and 15 from the Horizon 45-yard line. This drive started at the 50 because of back-to-back, what we're assuming, 15-yard personal foul penalties, and through the hands it goes of Tarbs. Tarbs was looking up to see if he was in some kind of trouble potentially. Cisneros Barber was coming, but he was about 5 yards away. 2nd and 15. Well, that's certainly lit a fire under the Hawks fans here. I mean, we can hear them a little bit, but now we can really hear them. High snap. O'Brien will pin it down, and now he's going up over the top. Got a receiver there who will make the catch and then pays the price. Huber down that far side. Boy, he took a licking there after he made the catch. The safety just could not get over there in time. All the way down to the 14-yard line. 31 yards on the pass as Huber gets open and O'Brien finds it. Throw here to the near side. That's Page. He wraps it back into the teeth of the defense there. Pretty good gain. Down near the 5, we'll call it the 6 here. And now Old Mo is switching back over to the Fairview side. 8 yards on that catch and run. Second, we'll call it about 3. Two receivers, both side. Blitz coming here. Harris, quarterback draw. It worked once. It works again. A 6-yard touchdown run. Second touchdown run for O'Brien tonight. Horizon sent a blitz from the left side, but O'Brien wasn't there anymore. By the time that blitz got to where home was going to be. And again, there's no, I say it's a delayed draw. It's not. O'Brien's catching the ball and running forward. It is completely set up to be run up the middle, and he's not even faking it. There's such a giant hole there. Extra point is up and good, and it's 21-10. Horizon's got some work to do again as Fairview answers. 8-play drive, 50 yards. And they got it done before the third quarter ended. They actually ended up getting the ball with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter and able to take it in for pay dirt. 21-10, 38 seconds left here in the quarter. By the way, you see the goal. We're almost there. $515. Thank you very much to the Taggarts. $25 donation. This is fantastic. StreamItSports.com/donate. All the money going to the Horizon Athletic Department. I love it. Knights to kick it away. Oh, they're going to get a return on this one. And a decent return at that, up to about the 25-yard line. Smart play there. Jarian Brooks. That ball bounded down there. And he just took it and said, I'm going to get some positive yardage out of this. So give him an extra 5 yards to get started here. Hawks will take that. $21-10. About 33 seconds left here in this third quarter. Harris up under center. They ran the ball most of the time in that first possession. They're going to do the same thing here. Get it off to Yoder. He's going to fall forward maybe a couple. In the middle of it, Zach Lewis,
Second down, 3 yards to go.
Lake Burden. Clock will tick down. You hear everybody yelling quarter. Players aren't looking at the clock, but coaches are. They say, hey, come over, get some water. A little hydration. You see if the Hawks can get themselves going again and answer the Knights one more time. They trail it here by 11 in Boulder here on Stream It Sports. Back to Boulder, 2nd and 8 here, and off to Yoder they go again. He's got a little bit of room now, dances forward across the 35 to about the 38-yard line here, and the chains are moving again for the Hawks.
12 on the play. 13 Hawks.
We're almost there. Thank you to the Francis, $25. Thanking us for putting it on. Certainly go number 3. Yes, indeed, to Liam Francis. And number 11. Gonna name both boys, of course. Yoder lowers the head and lowers the boom to about the 42-yard line. Not a giant game, but man, I heard the impact up here. Anthony Martinez certainly felt it.
7.
Fourth quarter here. Hawks got to go put another touchdown up on the board to stay close. Taggart in motion. Headed into the slot. Harris rolling right, in a little bit of trouble. Boy, he's going to pick up the pace here. Now he's just going to try to get what he can. He'll dive toward the down marker. 3rd and long coming up here. Just wasn't anybody open downfield. And unfortunately, Harris, and it may have been a design rollout anyway to that right side. That's the side that Fairview was flooding a little bit. They had blitzed from that left side, or I should say right side if you're looking from the offensive side of things. They had blitzed from that side. So they ran essentially into where the blitz was. So Harris didn't really have, he was running for his life, didn't have time to look down the field. Big 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 6. Trips in the bottom part of the screen. Put Taggart in motion again. Nobody's running with him. You know what you got. Harris, that one sailed away. He was looking for Taggart, but that one got away from him. 4th down, punt team's going to come on here for the Hawks. This is not the time to go for it here. You got to assume you're going to get the ball back a couple of times here, so And boy, if you didn't get it here, it's great field position for Fairview. So you put it on your special teams, and a great punt angling here to the left side, and out of bounds it goes at the 7-yard line. Oh man, oh man.
It'll be first and 10 for the Knights from the 7s.
Nice punt, 91.
That is fantastic. That's a 52-yard punt. Angled at the 7, so Hawks defense coming out. Fairview answered with a 8-play, 50-yard drive after Horizon had put the ball in the end zone. Fairview got their own. Now Fairview trying to add on. In trouble. O'Brien slippery and running away from people down that far side. Finally out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
Out of bounds, 23-yard line.
He has another gear that he goes to. When he decides he's going to run, it just,
First and 10 Knights.
you think you got the right angle on him. You can see the Hawks defenders. And I'm talking about the linebackers. You got some fairly athletic linebackers here for Coach Wybara's club. You look like you got an angle on him, and then you don't all of a sudden. He just has gone to another gear. And he's got all day here. Going up top. He's looking for Roland, who's got the catch. It was a wrestling match. And Roland won the day. They got the one-on-one coverage. O'Brien had time to sit back there in the pocket, and he delivered a strike. Boy, that is a tough one for Hawks fans. They had just gotten themselves back into it. Knights came back and scored, extended the lead again. And the extra point coming up here. So for the Knights, trying to make it 28. And they do indeed. All right. Can we see the replay on that one? No replay. Oh, no, yep, too much stuff going on. A wrestling match won by Rulin there. What a great throw there by Liam O'Brien. Boy, he put it on the money, and Josh Rulin had to wrestle it a little bit from the DB there. Won that wrestling match and then took it home. $80 yards. Shout out to Jury Brooks. The Dreamweavers Remax, not hashtag, but handle, I guess you could say. Go Hawks football to Coach Y. It's awesome. Boy, Frank's been at Horizon for a long time. It's to see the success that, and I know it doesn't show in the win-loss record, but this is a very good Hawks team, and I've been watching for a while. I've lived in Thornton for a long time. I mean, I'm just blocks down the street essentially from Horizon, and to see this Northern Conference continue to get better and better all the time. It's very exciting to see. That was a tough one there. The 80-yard pitch and catch, O'Brien to Rulin, and it's 28-10. Still got 10 minutes to go in this one. Well, the Hawks may have to open it up here a little bit. By the way, you'd like to donate here, all the proceeds. These donations go to Horizon Sports. It is streamitsports.com/donate. And we have had so many people that have jumped on board. Fairview fans doing the same thing. Throw here to the near side and just through the hands. A diving attempt there by the big tight end. He'd been targeted a couple of times. Braden Wagner didn't quite come up with that one. He'd gotten loose over here. Well, that was a long throw by Harris, and Wagner couldn't come up with it, so 2nd down and 10. Well, you got to take the shots like that occasionally, and now handoff underneath. The big fullback's going to fall forward here to about the 41-yard line. And a nice run. Jared Cruz on the quick hitter. Third down and 1. 4-down territory now. The Hawks want to get back into this one here. Back to the fullback, and he's going to get that one maybe. That is close, close, close. As he fell forward here, just got it. Nose of the football. They didn't bring it out and measure it, but man, oh man. Just got to the 42-yard line. So the Hawks are still moving here. Single setback is Yoder. That's who's going to get the football here. Got a big hole. Churning the legs. Going to get pushed back after he gets to the 47-yard line. Give him 5 here. That's a good start on 1st down. .8:33 to go. And Yoder has checked out a couple of times just to catch his breath here. Carried the ball 27 times last week in their win. Now, he's pushing 27 carries here in this contest too, because they came out in the second half here and said, we're running the ball. We're going to our guy. Blitz coming, in trouble, and still at his feet. Now he's just going to kind of throw it up for grabs, but gets it to the sideline. Boy, what a smart play by Harris. Hey, about 25 years ago, that's in the grasp. They don't call that anymore. They never really call it in Federation football. If you were still up, man, you were fair game. But what a smart play by the junior there to chuck that one out of bounds near one of his receivers here. All right, 3rd down and 5 here. Go to the air, you stay on the ground. Yoder's back in there. It's going to be Harris going to keep it, and he's going to be dragged down right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, and now Harris is a little slow. I don't know where the play clock is at. The clock's still rolling down. 7:30 to go. I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yeah, it's an official's timeout here. So the Hawks will catch a break here because I know Harris came all the way over here to the sideline, but I think they were attending to an equipment issue on the other side. I didn't see what was going on, but no delay of game. Didn't have to use the timeout. Now Harris on 4th down, flips it forward, and a 1st down. Harris buying a little bit of time and a nifty little flick ahead. Why not? The senior, Liam Francis, with the catch on the far sideline and keeps this drive alive. Gain of 5, got exactly what you needed. Now you're in Fairview territory. 7:09 to go here. Well, you wouldn't expect anything different, though, out of the Hawks, the way they played all season long. They're going to keep it close here and have a shot, potentially. They got to keep this going, though. Yoder is going to be spun forward here to about the 42-yard line. A hard gain of 3. Harris looking to the sideline. Miller will run the play in here. 2nd down and 7. All right, pistol set. In trouble. Harris sees the trouble, and now he's going to take off running, and the linebacker was coming to lower the boom, and Harris got down low, only picked up a yard to the 41. That was going to be a giant collision. Xavier Harris knew it. Hey, smart's the better part of valor there. Just get down. There's no reason for you to get crunched. Live to fight another day. You're in 4-down territory anyway. 3rd down and 6 here. Got to get to the Fairview 35. Long count, hard count. Didn't get anybody to jump. Got a linebacker to show, though. Now off to Yoder on the right side. Got tripped up. He'll fall to about the 37 here. Excuse me, the 37. He's going to be about 2 yards short. 4th down. One thing, without fans, I can hear some of the calls the coaches are making, which I have no idea what they mean, obviously, but you can hear them. They're shouting. You heard Liberty there. They have certain packages that they'll go to, and it's 4th and short here. They need 2 yards. Oh, and somebody might have moved. It's going to make this 4th down conversion a little bit harder here. And I think Harris was going with the hard count again. See if he could get a Knight to jump, but didn't happen. Yep, procedure penalty. Well, they'll walk it back from the 37 back to the 42. Oh, look at there. We're almost to $600 on the donations. Thank you very much to the folks that are donating. All of this money is going to the Horizon Athletic Department. Anything above and beyond. We get past 600, which would be nice. The money just keeps going. Horizon paid to have the broadcast out there, but all this money is going right back to Horizon Sports, so that's awesome. Thank you very much to all the folks that have donated on both sides. Got a few Knights fans that appreciate their team being streamed. We're so happy that we can do it for both schools. Big 4th and 7 upcoming here. Well, you'd like to get Yoder involved here. Now, I may sound like Captain Obvious, but he's run the football, but they haven't really thrown the ball to him. You wonder if they can wiggle him out into the flat at some point. You know they're keying on him, certainly, but more for the run game. A little play action, a little shifty going on. Play action, get Yoder going right. Harris moving left, stop, throw it back to Yoder. We'll see. 4th and 7, though. It is a 4th and long. Fairview's coming with 5. Harris rolls right, looking. Oh, he's going up top. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be over the top as the receiver in Kramer just kind of mistimed the jump a little bit. He was fighting hard down there with the Knights defender. I'll tell you what, Harris has got a cannon, man. To be able to overthrow him, I mean, that thing was 45 yards in the air, and it was still too high for Kramer to get to. Both of these quarterbacks have very good arms, and the future is bright here. Xavier Harris, just a junior. Can't wait to wrap the kids up and bring them to a game next year. I mean, we can't do it this year, but next year. Knock, knock, knock on wood. Hope it happens. Uh-oh, breaking free on that far side. Look out. Race is on. And finally spun down at the 25-yard line. As Page got loose over there, made the catch, slipped a tackle, and all of a sudden had some open real estate. And I fear the floodgates have opened a little bit here. Talked about momentum kind of shifting back to Fairview. Well, the Hawks started to take it back, but then that was a tough 5-yard penalty, making it a 4th instead of 7 instead of a 4th and 2. You kind of narrow your options. Harris went for the big bomb and overthrew Kramer down there. Now a throw over the middle, caught at the 13, tripping forward down toward the 5. Ruland got that big 80-yard catch, able to take it down to the 5 now. 5:21 to go here. First and goal coming up at the 5-yard line. So we'll line them up here. Penalty, they've got it figured out. All right, Roland made the catch. Oh, and a dead ball foul. So a penalty against Horizon here. So half the distance to the goal. So it took a little while to sort it out here, and now a timeout going to be called by Horizon. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, unfortunately. So half the distance to goal and a first and goal upcoming when we come out of the timeout. We'll remind you, and you see the bar that's up top, if you're not watching this live, so I'm talking to the folks that go back and watch some of the games. If you're seeing this, donations don't close for this until Saturday evening. So if you would like to donate, well, we'd love to do more of this, certainly. All of this money is going back to the Horizon Athletic Department. So, and even anything above and beyond the 600, it goes right back to the Horizon Athletic Department. They're the ones that asked us to come and broadcast. We were happy to do this. Turns out there weren't going to be any fans allowed at North Stadium. That's where the game was supposed to be played. So Fairview invited them up here because in Boulder County, you can have at least 75 fans. You got a few fans making the drive over from Thornton. Got a few folks from Boulder here as well. But the rest of you all watching online here, and we're glad that we can bring it to you. And thank you to the folks who have donated various amounts. I think the biggest. And a nice job with a knockdown there. Like Ed Too Tall Jones. And half the audience has no idea who I'm talking about. He played for America's team back in the day in the 70s, okay? For those that don't. That was Cisneros Barber, though, that got up on that one. Second and goal. Hawks defense backs Bode here. Can they keep him out? Pistol set for O'Brien. He's got it. Looking over the middle, in a little bit of trouble. Still looking. Now tries to throw it back. Oh, that is a dangerous, dangerous pass. Look, I know Patrick Mahomes can make it all the time. Barry was kind of there. But that is a... Except for the very athletic quarterbacks, that is a Cardinals sin. You are running right and throwing it back the other way. You don't have as much juice on it. That thing's going to get picked off. An ineligible receiver downfield. That's the first time that we've seen that called here tonight. I mean, it could very well be the first time it's happened, too, but I'm saying all the running around that O'Brien does, the offensive line for Fairview has been really disciplined about staying where they're supposed to be and not going downfield. So that's impressive. But they got caught with the hand in the cookie jar here. So back to the 8 it goes, or 7.5, I guess. Phil, you didn't tell me there was going to be math. Just kidding. Of course there's math. So O'Brien will go from the shotgun here, 2nd and goal. Hawks trying to hold him out here. Looks once, now he's going to tuck it. Wanted to run, fires back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Very nice coverage that time. Cody Koepka. 3rd and goal. Hey, I said the back's bowed, right? I like it. $3:59 to go here in the contest. Third and goal. Probably 4-down territory. I mean, I guess you could bring on your field goal kicker here, but for Fairview, you just try to put it away here. O'Brien going to go to the corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Guy he was looking for when he threw it back. He finds Barry this time, and now we're going to get a flag out for excessive celebration. Jay Barry with the touchdown catch. Got the one-on-one matchup that they wanted, though. Get any one of your receivers, they have any kind of talent, you get a one-on-one matchup, you start licking your chops, particularly if you got a gun like O'Brien. And certainly for Harrison, the other side, it's the same kind of thing. You just go, oh, yeah. Run him in and then head to the corner, and I'm just going to stick it right there. Thank you to the Cats. $45 donation. Oh, man, we're almost there.
Touchdown stand. Penalty called as unsportsmanlike conduct, dead ball foul. That foul will be assessed on 2 kickoff.
So the penalty against Fairview, and again, it was essentially excessive celebration. I know the official doesn't have a mic on, but I saw where the flag came in and what happened. 34-10, about to be 35-10. Boy, the score is not going to be indicative of what this contest is, though. I'm here to tell you, the Hawks fighting the whole way. And this Fairview club is impressive. They are going to do some damage in the 5A playoffs. That's for sure. The extra point is good, 35-10 Fairview. And again, if you're watching this on a replay, donations are available through Saturday evening. Go to streamitsports.com/donate. All of the money going back to the Horizon Athletic Department. Very cool. Nice little fundraiser here. I like it. Phil, we might think about doing this next year. Huh? I mean, it's nice. We're not behind a paywall. It's something free you can watch. Got a little extra money that you want to help out your local school with. I like it. Hawks going to get almost $600 back here. Oh, man, we're $10 away. Come on. So Fairview will kick it off here. And a squib kick, so an opportunity for a return. Scooped it about the 30-yard line. And just keep moving forward, plowing forward to almost the 45-yard line. Hey, if you're the up man, you get a ball bounding to you. Elijah Velasquez in Ojo with a very nice job. Oh, and we've got it. Well done. We have cracked the $600 barrier. Thank you very much to the Hoots. $25 donation put us up over the top, and that's going to be a late hit. That's just way unnecessary because you just ended up pushing the young man all the way out onto the track. And there's not a lot of room here at rec field, but you don't need any of that going on. Logan Aloes came in and got some carries to himself here. Well, I'm here to tell you, Zach Yoder can't carry it the entire way. Probably can, but man, he is worn out. So Belos is going to get him an opportunity here for some carries. Got a catch there. Nice. And you tack on 15 yards on top of that, and a 1st and 10 into Knights territory they go. 3:49 to go. Go see if you can stick another one in there.
I guess with that play, it's a 22-yard penalty.
Play action. Harris still has it. Flings it. And wide it goes. Oh, I take that back. I was going to say, wait a minute. That's a lefty. Vince Miller. See, we get down here, and sometimes all of a sudden, oh, nope, I take that back. See, I just called it too soon. The senior, Blake Rosenbach, getting an opportunity here at quarterback. So Rosenbach is in there, a lefty. I saw him slinging, and I went, wait a minute. Pretty sure that Mr. Harris was a righty. Rosenbach in here. He'll go from the pistol. 3:36 to go. And Rosenbach, little read option, kept it himself. Got the pins knocked out from under him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up here.
Should be 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Oh, 3rd down instead. Had not changed the down marker there. It still says 2nd down over there, doesn't it? At the 34, 3rd and 10. Rosenbach at quarterback here. Good snap, read option, little play action. Ducks sacked.
Flag on the play.
And a flag comes out here as well. Rowan Weisner with the sack. I believe we're going to get a, personal foul because of the flex. Hey, you watch the pros, you watch college, and all they do is celebrate. It's hard. I mean, I'm coaching my son's baseball team. It's hard to tell them not to have fun, but at the same time, I mean, there were times kids are bat flipping, and stuff like that. I'm like, Hey, and I'm not saying don't have fun out there. I mean, I like it. I guess what I'm trying to say on this one is, you can let that one go. A little flex isn't all that bad. I'm not the get off the lawn guy. I don't mind a little bit of celebration here, particularly when you're playing hard. As long as you're not showing up the other team. But it works out in the Hawks' favor. They get 15 yards. They get themselves a run here. And, they go with a quarterback sneak, trying to get it across that 25. They needed to get down near the 24-yard line to get that first down.
Multiple flags on the field.
So let's see. We may have our first measurement here. We have not pulled the chains from the other side of the field yet. But a penalty out here. This may end up just being a first down after all. We'll see. I see 2 flags laying over there. That can't be good. So 2 15-yard penalties, and obviously no fan. Everybody here on the Horizon side wanted to hear what the fouls were, so there you go. So a 15-yard penalty and then another 15, but it would be half the distance to the goal. And for the Hawks, you get 2:20 to go here in the game. Go see if you can stick another one into the end zone. So first down and 10 because the ball will be at the 11 here.
Put it in, guys. Let's go.
All right, Rohrbach is still the quarterback here for Horizon. Belows takes it down to about the 5. Good hard run. Boy, I can't say enough about the offensive line for Horizon. They have done a really nice job here tonight, churning some yards up on the ground here, and pretty good protection in the pass game too, protecting Harris part of the night. A couple of sacks on him, but been something. From the 5, Rohrbach, he's going to keep it. The lefty rolling here, has a little time, fires it over the middle, it's intercepted. Knights have it, trying to return it. Oh, no. Trouble down the sideline. And he's going to take it all the way. Stepped in front of the pass, and it was off to the races for Jay Berry. The senior saw it and picked it off right near the goal on a 100-yard interception return. Now I see an official standing way back here. I'm looking to see if there's any flags. So it will be a touchdown. It was a penalty against Horizon. So the interception return, the 100-yard interception return will stand. Jay Berry. Touchdown catch. He picks one off and takes it all the way back. Boy, we could see it clear as day up here as Blake Rosenbach had a little bit of time, escaped, and then set his feet, was looking. I could see who he was going to throw it to, but man, he was going to have to really gun that thing, and he probably needed to gun it a little earlier because Barry read it and then picked it and then took it to the house. Point after attempt. And that'll make it 42-10. Boy, I'm gonna say this again, and I know that Horizon asked us to come and do this. I'm a big fan of both of these teams. Been doing this for a long time here in the metro area. Seen a lot more of Fairview than I have of Horizon, and part of that is because over the years Horizon struggled a little bit, but boy, this is a good team, and they're going to fall to 1-4. This will be the worst loss that they've had all season long, but the score's not an indication. This thing was close. Horizon came out with the ball in the second half, and an 8-minute drive. Put the ball in the end zone, cut the lead to 14-10. Now Fairview answered back. Horizon would get the ball back. They'd have to punt, and then Fairview another great drive by the Knights, and it just started to get out of reach and spin away. And all of a sudden you're thinking, yeah, we're running out of time. We're going to have to make a big play, and then things do not go your way. Nice return to about the 28-yard line there. Jerry and Brooks with the return there. Called his name a couple of times here tonight on returns, but also doing a nice job defensively. Minute 6 to go here in the contest. And Rohrbach is going to get the opportunity here as Xavier Harris' evening is over. The junior will get ready for next week. Rohrbach, read option. He's going to keep it himself. Slips forward to about the 38-yard line. Going to be just short of the first down. They'll actually spot it just outside the 37 here. Clock's running down. Couple more plays here for the Hawks. Bob. Yep, going to keep it himself here and tackled it at the 38. Got a half yard maybe. Second and short coming up and about 20 seconds left. Hawks going to try to run one more play. This game was supposed to be played at North Stadium, but they weren't going to allow any fans, and so Fairview invited Horizon to bring up some fans, bring the team up here. They weren't very gracious hosts, but it is football. The final, 42-10, as Fairview will go to 5-0, and the Hawks 1-4. It's a pretty good 1-4 team, though. Biggest loss they've had so far here. You just ran into a very good team in Class 5A, and it just got away from them here back into the third quarter and certainly in the fourth. Thank you to everyone for watching, and thank you for donating. Donations still available if you're watching this again through Saturday evening. Go to streamitsports.com/donate. All of the money going to the Horizon Athletic Department. Thanks to Phil Mildren, Mike Trujillo, I'm Cory Lopez. We will see you next time.
Keep it up. Folks, I know a lot of you have already left, no longer watching the stream, but just wanted to place a list of the donations from all the people that have contributed and made it possible for the stream to happen. Obviously, Horizon High School brought us in to do the game and to broadcast, but we wanted to find a way to make it so that this wasn't something that ate into their budget. And because of you, not only has it been a stream that was free for them, it also became a stream that raised money for them in this time. Budgets are tight, and it's pretty amazing to see what you guys have done. So we have exceeded not just our goal of going beyond the cost of the stream at $600, but you've gone above that. So thank each one of you that are on this and listed. All of you have played a role in making this happen. Thank you so much.